Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy SS Shine here, coming to you with another video. Beautiful day here, Deep East Texas. Man, today's video, we're gonna be talking about the yellow Chevelle and how I did at the track the other day. So stay with me, and we're gonna go over the yellow Chevelle, how I did at the track, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more information about it. Cold start on E85. Guys, so I'm gonna go into a little bit of an introduction for the car now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you probably don't know too much about it. So this 1971 Chevelle here, I bought about a year ago. I picked it up from a guy out near Houston, Texas. This car had been rebuilt in the late 90s and was a full restoration from the late 90s. So when I got it, I was able to just jump in it and basically just put my magic touch to it, from the brakes, the suspension, the engine, everything like that. And man, so I lucked up by buying a car that was basically already restored in recent history. So quick rundown, I went ahead, changed out the suspension on it. I got tubular suspension on it with QA1 adjustable coilovers out front. I have some lowering springs out back with a 12-way adjustable QA1 shock out back. I plan on upgrading to a coilover setup in the rear, which I have sitting in the box just waiting on the time to get it done. But went ahead and changed out the rear end. Originally it had a 12 bolt in it when I bought it, but I went ahead and put a big 9-inch in there, 35 spline axles, true track posi, 370 gear ratio. My guys over at Quick Performance took care of that for me. They were the ones to handle that. What else? I got a B&M 4L80 transmission in there, rated at about 750, 800 horsepower. I have a, between that and the engine, we got a Circle D 3000 stall. And yeah, basically it's a custom LSA under the hood, running a aftermarket 2.55 upper pulley. It's running E85. What else, man? It's got a aftermarket Brian Tooley camshaft in it. So it's not nothing too crazy, but man, it's working efficiently. So I took it to the track last weekend out in Monroe, Louisiana. It's the second time I had it on the track. The first time I had the column shifter in it, and man, the column shifter, I wasn't able to really control the power like I wanted to. And trying to let the computer shift the car, it was having some issues there too. One of my biggest issues though was that I had my rev limiter set to work as a fuel cutoff. You know, sometimes you can have the rev limiter set based on spark in the tune, and sometimes you can have it set to cut the fuel. And unfortunately, my last couple times at the track, I had the rev limiter set to cut fuel instead of to just bounce off the rev limiter. which caused me to lose some time between gears whenever I would have an issue running into the rev limiter. So, and that being said, my last time at the track, even with the rev limiter issue and the fuel cut off between first and second gear, man, I was still able to run 11.0 time slip. So, man, I mean, this thing right here is just a beast, man. This thing got, 10-second passes in it all day once I get my launches and my shifting all sorted out. So I went ahead. I didn't take my software with me to the track the last time I went, unfortunately. So I went ahead and made those changes in the tune today. And hopefully next time I go out to the track, I'll be good to go as far as, getting the best run I can get out of this thing and touching that, hopefully a low 10-second pass. I've been a best of 1.660 foot on this thing with this current setup, with the current suspension and everything like that. So suspension wise and all that, it's working, man. It's working good. I just need a little bit more seat time, and I need to get the shift points down as far as the conflict with the rev limiter. So, man, overall, man, I'm happy with the way this car is performing. This thing is a beast. Man, I really just initially built this car to be, a family car. And, man, I've just been having too much fun with it. So I'm ready to get out there, do some more big rim racing with this thing. It's the rims on here are 22s. We got a 25 series tire in the back. So technically it's a big rim car. It's not, humongous wheels, but technically it's a big rim race car. So, man, anybody want to try it, man, in the near future? I'm gonna be up for for the challenge, man. A couple more times at the track, man, and I'm gonna be taking names and blowing doors, man. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit more on the car, man. I'm gonna show y'all this time slip too, and man, just wanted to give y'all a little introduction, man. It's a 71 Chevelle with a custom HHP LSA under the hood, full weight car, smooth firewall, air conditioning, all the luxuries, man. Just something I could jump in and go with the family, but it's also a beast, man. So I'm gonna show y'all a little bit more of it, man. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. So as I was saying, other night at the track, had those little shifting issues and stuff like that. But man, just to show y'all what it's working with, as you can see, I wasn't really worried about reaction times or nothing like that. Was more so focused on just trying to get a good time out of the car. So I was just there testing. Wasn't really there to race nobody and nothing like that. So that being said, you see my 60 foot is 1.7, and then ET 11 flat basically at 111 miles an hour. So 111 miles an hour, if you know a little something, then I wasn't even in the gas like that, man. Coming through there at 111 miles an hour, man, I wasn't even in it. But 11 flat with a 1.760 foot without even trying hard, man. Shifting issues between first and second. Man, early letting up before the quarter. You see it, man, 11 flat. Couple other times of the day. Let's see. I had a 1.960 foot on this one and ran a best of 11.4 at 95 miles an hour. This was when me and the Red Vet went against each other. Technically, it wasn't a race. It was just a test pass. However, when I went to take off from the light, I noticed that you can see reaction time is 4.5 seconds. He sat there and waited for me because he wanted to see what it do. So he gave me the go, I guess you could say. But, we both went through the traps. He went through the traps at like 80 something. I only went through the traps at 90 something. We both wasn't on it in the end. But as you can see, even then I ran an 11.4, which to me, in my opinion, is pretty damn impressive. If you ask me, it's pretty damn impressive. So, man, let me show you guys right now. Let me show you what the tire setup is looking like on this thing. So again, my 11.0 pass. My 11.0 pass was fucking tweeds in the way. My 11.0 pass was only a 1.760 foot. As you can see, I'm riding on these cheap Lexani tires here. Nothing special. I didn't air them down or nothing like that. Pretty much just, man, dialed in my suspension. Like I said, I have the adjustable QA1 shocks, but I'm only running an iBox spring back here. So you can see that quick time, big 9-inch back there with the 12-way adjustable QA1s, man. Nothing even really special like that. Man, you see it under here. Real nice. Try to keep it clean, but I drive it, so it gets its wear and tear. Now, I do have an aftermarket box and brace kit that I need to put on this car because it being a convertible, even with the convertible frame, it has a tendency to want to flex and do all that kind of stuff. So I need to make the time to put my Speed Tech box and brace kit on this thing, pull the whole frame out, and get that done. Show you guys under this front. Let's see. All right, so you see under the front, QA1 coilover. Got some eBay control arms on here with aftermarket Pro Force ball joints. Running a Ride Tech drop spindle. See the big wheelwood kit on there. Man, got the low mount AC right here, custom low mount AC with the LSA. Man, nice and clean. Nice clean ground clearance, all that stuff. You know, typical HHP car. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? So yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with how this thing is performing. Like I said, it's a full-weight street car with air conditioning, heat, and all that. And so far, I'm running at 11 flat. So, you know, nothing to hide here. Just a simple HHP build. Man, cruise with the family, go get groceries, whatever. Stock blower, man. Untouched blower. That's a stock blower right there. Only thing going on with this blower is this 2.55 pulley up top. Other than that, stock blower, man. Doing numbers, man. If you ask me, on 22s, I can't be too mad, man. Next time I go out to the track, I'm going after 10s. Like I said, I made the adjustments in the tune. And now my rev limiter is not set to fuel cut, but set to spark cut. So it'll just cut the spark, but I won't lose power. It'll just stay at that rev limiter until that shift happens. So hopefully I don't even run into that rev limiter. But if I do, I won't be losing power like you saw in the clip that I played. The clip with me going down the track by myself, that was the 11-0 run. So I'm going after 10s, and I know I'm gonna get it. It's all there, it's ready to go. Just need to make some little adjustments, man. So y'all stay tuned, and yeah, man, we're gonna be putting in work soon.